Hi there, my name's Doyle Baker. I'm the plant director at Litchfield, Kentucky. We started the PCS process last fall with the visit to Micheloshe. Um, for us, it was engagement. For us, it was getting people excited. It was an awesome opportunity for people to be able to see the impact and see financially and the dollars attached to some of the things that they do on a daily basis. And they could see how they compared to other plants. They could see how they compared to other employees. They could see how they compared to other shifts. And everybody just wants to do better, but nobody has kind of a good bar of understanding what good is. And this gives us some of that definition of what looks nice. How do we compare and stack up? How do I compare to the other people running the same machine next to me? What can I learn, and/or what can I teach others? It's people being engaged. It's people being recognized. It's people having a good time in the process. It's recognizing what I can do to impact the difference. How do I own this? How do I become part of that? How do I impact those things that I'm responsible for? We want to continue to drive forward, to drive our costs down, to make this a safer place, to make improved quality, and be part of the long-term solution where we're going with Bell.
It has been a huge game changer for us. When we implemented PCS, it was slow to start, but we soon got the ball rolling. We still continue to make improvements to the process. There are living documents, but it has helped us in such tremendous ways to get us to focus on the right things, and we see the impact to the bottom line on a daily, weekly basis. So it has been an absolute game changer for us, and getting people involved. We've evolved to the place of where hourly associates actually will review the boards with me. I do the walkthrough every morning and go to every area. And now we're at a place where the hourly associates are actually doing those reviews as well with me. And so they're in tune, they're engaged, fully engaged with what we're measuring, what we're looking at. They're asking the why question, and they're understanding, I think, or they've gained a better understanding of how what they do impact the bottom line. So PCS has been a game changer and also a lifesaver in some instances. We've been able to revive some areas with us now, being able to measure some things, and we all know what gets measured gets managed, and then you see the result of what happens. So that's what it's been for us. So we measure specific things, we manage the process, and we see it impact the bottom line.
It's really brought the team together to have a central point each day to discuss their problems. So if they're seeing something on the floors, maybe a batch came in incorrect, or we had some mislabeling and things of that nature, those things were brought to attention very quickly and addressed. And it also brought our leads up to a new higher standards, because they're accountable for the information on the board. Not only for the leads, but the hourly staff that's out there doing the work day in and day out. So recording the data, recording the issues, and being the owners and true embodying the autonomous management system. So
PCS has empowered the team to know that they can bring something to the attention of the managers and supervisors, and they know that it's going to be addressed quickly because it's increased our communication with one another. So they feel empowered every day that the issues and actions that they call us to pay attention to will be acted on quickly.
With PCS, it's a continuous improvement, so it changes all the time, and it focuses on things that we are not doing as well in, and it lets us tackle as far as those problems, and then we can get the right resources to fix it, whether it's financial, mechanical, electricians, management, and we can take the proper corrective actions.
And having a BCS on site, it creates a sort of momentum around control of our performance, having everyone involved, and this is that's all about, to share the responsibilities and feel that I'm contributing to the success. We started with the major focus of how to make it happen with the proper discipline. So having a daily walkthrough, having a daily discussion point for our performance was the key. And this is exactly one of the major success. And then the team tried to set all success criteria, like identify the standard, looking for the benchmark, try to get the best practice, still with pride, and then develop from each other ideas. And we have like cross reviews with other stations. We started, of course, with the core business, which is the production thing. in both area, TLC and mini baby, and then everyone starts to develop his own in his department.
One of the highlights of PCS for me has been what I've seen it do in the reduction of scrap in both the mini department as well as the TLC department. Just on average, approximately, PCS has helped us reduce scrap by 50% on both sides or in both departments. Many amazing results, because we're actually talking in less than a year's time that team or these teams were able to produce that, and PCS has absolutely been the driver for us for that. I get to walk through again every morning, and so I get to ask the questions and ask the whys and drive that process, and for me it's an absolute joy. PCS is the absolute highlight of my day every day. I enjoy making that tour every morning, so it's been awesome for me.
This week, for example, we're coming out of a 2-week shutdown, and I have watched the PCS process take people from being overwhelmed with contractors and machines not working and new machines being installed. I've been able to narrow their focus, be very productive, pick the 1, 2, or 3 critical items to look at for that day, and to and it has just been really great to watch.
And it's an evolving process, and with the people get on board, the more and more that you incorporate the things that they struggle with, the things that most embody what they do or impact what they do. So that's how I've learned, for at least my team, where the ownership really came into play and how they really embody the PCS system.
Exciting process, looking forward to the future. We're just getting started now, but we've got a really bright future at Leitchfield and big things to come with PCS.
And it is never end journey, you know. We keep improving this every day in order to set the success. And this is how we believe in PCS. I remember that one day, myself, Marvin, and Mike, we agreed upon that we will never let it down. And here we go.
I think PCS, it's important that it continues to evolve. I think it's important that it continues to change and improve on a regular basis so that we can continue to do better. If we do nothing, we remain stagnant. Then we lose our competition, our competitiveness.
So PCS at Bell means for all for good.